Happy birthday. Born on the 24th of June. That's a very creative, imaginative horoscope to have. You could be a fashion designer in the beauty business. You could be a landscaper. You could do anything of brilliance where imagination and creativity is used. Your plans will be very big. You can move to other countries to settle down there. And you'll have that flair about you to want to be famous and want to be well known in whatever you do, whether it's the food and beverage industry, whether it's to be a lawyer and a doctor and an architect. You can do many, many things because you have a very flexible horoscope and you'll have the chance to meet people of long, good standing, where the connection with these people can also make you famous. You'll be interested in the field of the film industry and anything to do with television, anything to do be on a stage, whether singing or acting. You will be definitely interested in these things. And why shouldn't you be? Because the planets of creativity are all there for you, expecting you to make use of them. And you can do that. You'll have a horoscope which will want to settle down in many different countries, and you'll even want to do business in different countries. You'll have an extremeness about you, where I may call you obsessive sometimes, obsessive in love or obsessive in business. Try not to allow that to happen because then we get trapped into our own traps. So keep things on an even surface and you'll do better. Yes, you'll want fame and you'll want to be well known. You are an artist of some kind, so use your artistry to do well for yourself. You can marry very well. And what I will tell you one day when I meet you, at what ages you should marry. Now, the calendar year 2020 is not very stable for you. So you have to be careful that when you attempt to do two big things, then the stability may not be there. So make your attempts realistically. Whatever business or job, be happy with it on a smaller scale in 2020 because the road to progress is not very steady. Your ideas, how you do things may be brilliant, but we also need a stronger foundation from the calendar year. You will be successful, definitely, of these ages. In 2020, go slow and try to be careful with your investments as well. Regarding your health, if you're a lady listening to me, gynecological problems can have problems. And if you're a man listening to me, the other glands, the prostate glands and the pancreas gland needs to be checked as well. I don't want to say too much about health because I have too little information. But if I had your full date of birth and your time of birth and looked at your palms, I could do a 90-minute session with you, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and best of all, me reading your palms. Reading palms is very special. Nobody will have palms like yours. And I'll use that information to predict your next 9 years as well, apart from your date of birth and time of birth. I'll show you all the energies of the universe, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. There is a system which I'll teach you. And I will show you as well how to reach that supernatural that you have within you. Some people call it the soul, some call it the guide, and some call it the spirit. Whatever it is, I'll show you how to connect. People who have connected, they are the ones. We read about them, we see them on television. Their ideas are so famous, making them so rich. Why shouldn't you also have that? You need to connect with that inner spirit that you have, and that's going to make you something very special. So, this 90-minute session with me will cover all these things and to know your next 9 years in all areas of your life, and that will only cost you USD $50. I want to do that for you because born on the 24th of June is a fantastic horoscope. The scope for you to do things in such creative ways of every kind will make a name for yourself across the world. So send me that email, which I showed you just now, and I'll be able to come back to you then. In the meantime, I wish you a happy birthday. Thank you and goodbye.